Have you ever had this happen? You finally fall asleep, and then boom, you're wide awake at 2 a.m. You try to shut your eyes, but your heart is racing and your mind feels bright as day. Many people assume it's a weak bladder or just getting older. But in a lot of my patients, this pattern is your body's way of saying you're running out of fuel to stay asleep. Quick note, this video is for education only and isn't a substitute for medical diagnosis or treatment. If you have health conditions like diabetes, kidney disease, or food allergies, please check with your clinician before changing your diet. Results vary from person to person. As a physician with 30+ years of experience caring for adults over 50, I want you to know you're not powerless against restless nights. With the right small snack at the right time, many people sleep straight through till morning. In this video, I'll share simple, accessible foods with supportive evidence for natural sleep. Watch to the end, pick one that fits you, and try it tonight. Hit subscribe so I can keep supporting you every week. Ever lie down, drift off, and then snap awake in the middle of the night? It's only 2 a.m. Your body feels tired, but your mind won't switch off. One of my patients, Margaret, 72, lived with this for years. She thought she had chronic insomnia, or maybe a weak bladder. When we reviewed her eating and sleeping rhythm, I noticed a long energy gap between dinner and bedtime. By adding half a ripe banana before bed, her sleep improved within a few nights. Bananas are ordinary, but for sleep, they're more useful than you think. They provide tryptophan, a building block your body uses to naturally make sleep-supportive hormones. They also contain potassium and magnesium, which help relax muscles, steady the heartbeat, and calm the nervous system. For many of my older patients, this acts like a gentle brake right before the body turns onto the road to deep sleep. Picture this. After a long day, your body is a machine that's been running at full speed. Your neck and shoulders are tight, your heart rate a bit fast, your mind still juggling unfinished thoughts. Half a ripe banana works like a small reset. Minerals help the muscles and vessels relax, and the body gets the biological signal that it's time to wind down. You won't conk out instantly, but within several minutes to an hour, your eyelids feel heavier and sleep arrives naturally. Richard, 68, tried every herbal tea under the sun and still woke up at night. I asked him to swap the tea for half a banana 30 to 45 minutes before bed. 3 days later, he said, "I can't believe it was that simple. I slept through, and the pounding heart in the middle of the night is gone." Smaller studies suggest that a pre-bed banana can boost natural calming signals, helping some people drift off more easily than if they ate nothing. Another plus, bananas' natural sugars come with fiber, so you're less likely to get a spike and crash in blood sugar, the classic reason people pop awake at 2 to 3 a.m. How to use it safely. Portion is 1/3 to half of a small ripe banana, eaten 30 to 45 minutes before bed. If you monitor blood sugar, start with 1/3 of a banana and check your morning readings. Skip sweetened add-ons. Don't fry it. Eat slowly so your body registers the signal. Remember, results vary. Try 3 to 4 consecutive nights and reassess. You don't need a whole bunch. Even one full banana is often too much at 60+. The goal is less, but targeted, enough minerals and building blocks for your body to rebalance on its own. If you wake feeling clearer, that's a good sign you found your switch.
keep going a few more nights. Many of my patients stop waking at 2 a.m. with this one small habit. On screen, lower third, educational content does not replace care. Diabetes start with 1/3 banana. Results vary.
Have you ever woken because your own body set off the alarm? Heart racing, mind restless, you can't drift back. Harold, 71, lived with this for 5 years. He figured that's aging. After trying 5 to 7 walnuts halves before bed, his sleep became calmer and deeper within a few nights. Walnuts are special because they carry natural sleep signals, plus a bundle of pro-nervous system micronutrients. Beyond supporting the body clock, walnuts provide omega-3s, magnesium, zinc, and a bit of tryptophan. Together, they lower reactivity, relax muscles and vessels, and buffer small disturbances, soft noises, a crack of light, even mild bladder pressure that would otherwise wake you up. Some nutrition research notes that an evening walnut routine can improve endogenous sleep signaling and may increase deep sleep time in some people. I say may because individual responses differ. What matters most is your lived experience. Are you still jolting awake at 2-3 a.m.? Do you feel clearer in the morning? Susan, 68, felt like over-the-counter sleep aids forced her to sleep, leaving her foggy by morning. When she switched to walnuts, she felt more natural sleep and woke sharper. I love how she put it. It's not like someone flipped the switch off. It's more like they dimmed the lights to warm and cozy. How to use: 5 to 7 walnuts halves, chew well, about 45 minutes before bed. Avoid pairing with milk or sweets to prevent bloating. Keep it up 3 to 5 nights and jot down how you feel. If you're noise sensitive, the cat meowed and I'm up type, this is often my first choice. Walnuts don't knock you out. They raise your physiological cushion so sleep is less interruptible. On-screen note: contains tree nuts. Check for nut allergies. Results vary. Keep it simple. No milk or sugar.
Clara, 69, practically had a standing appointment with 2 a.m. Herbal teas, evening walks, supplements, hit or miss. With 2 green kiwis before bed, she reported falling asleep faster, waking less, and feeling lighter in the morning. Why try green kiwi? It's rich in baseline signals that help your body set sleep timing on its own. A small clinical trial in Asia suggested that several days of evening kiwi can help some people fall asleep faster and sleep longer overall. Bonus: kiwi brings fiber and has a lower glycemic impact than many fruits, which helps smooth overnight energy and avoid the fuel dip at 2 to 3 a.m. How to use: 1 to 2 green kiwis, eat the whole fruit, don't juice, about 1 hour before bed. Choose green over gold, often more supportive for this purpose. Skip sugar or sweetened milk, keep it natural. Safety: if you have latex fruit allergy syndrome, use caution. If monitoring blood sugar, start with a small fruit and track. Results vary. Reassess after 3 to 4 nights. What I love about kiwi is the gentle consistency. Not a knockout, but a clock reset, letting your body finish the job.
Doc, I'm up at 2 a.m. every night, George, 66, told me. I suggested 1 to 2 tablespoons of dry roasted, unsalted pumpkin seeds 45 to 60 minutes before bed. 10 days later, most nights were continuous. Pumpkin seeds combine a sleep-building raw material with a conversion helper, tryptophan plus zinc, which the body uses to more easily convert into natural sleep signals. Their healthy fats and fiber slow stomach emptying and steady blood sugar, reducing those liver alarm bells and cortisol spikes that wake you. How to use: 1 to 2 tablespoons, dry roasted, no salt, no oil, 45 to 60 minutes before bed. Avoid heavily salted or sugared varieties. If you have dentures or chewing issues, grind and sprinkle over oatmeal. Note: tree seed or nut allergies, use caution. Results vary.
So many 1 to 2 a.m. wake-ups aren't your bladder, they're a fuel shortage. The fix: 1 slice of whole grain bread plus 1 tablespoon of natural peanut butter about an hour before bed. Complex carbs keep blood sugar steady, while peanut butter's healthy fats slow digestion, and its bit of tryptophan helps the brain get the timing right. Nutrition data suggests that combining complex carbs with unsaturated fats supports longer sleep better than carbs alone. In clinic, my 2 a.m. hungry heart flutters crowd does especially well with this. How to use: 1 slice plus 1 tablespoon, eaten slowly 60 minutes before bed. Avoid jam, sugar, or milk. Choose 100% peanut butter, no hydrogenated oils. Safety: peanut allergy, use almond butter. Reflux: eat 90 minutes before bed. If monitoring blood sugar, slice thin.
Part 6. Warm oatmeal. If you want the most comprehensive option, I often start with warm oats. Complex carbs plus tryptophan lay a foundation for sleep signaling, while beta-glucan and a low glycemic load help smooth overnight energy. Magnesium plus vitamin B6 ease the nervous system and help your body clock keep time. Some evidence suggests that evening oats can help people fall asleep faster and spend more time in deep sleep. How to use: cook rolled or steel-cut oats with water or unsweetened nut milk. Don't add sugar. For flavor, add 1 to 2 banana slices or a pinch of cinnamon. Eat warm 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Avoid instant packets with added sugar. Keep portions modest to prevent fullness. Diabetes, portion control, and check morning glucose.
When patients say, "I'm lying down, but my body won't let go," I think magnesium. Almonds are a clean, natural way to top up. A small handful, 6 to 8 almonds, lightly roasted, without salt, 45 to 60 minutes before bed, often relaxes muscles, steadies the heartbeat, and quiets the mind. Some studies suggest that increasing dietary magnesium can extend deep sleep in older adults. Almonds also carry a mild natural sleep signal and a little protein to stabilize blood sugar overnight. How to use: 6 to 8 almonds, lightly roasted, no salt, no oil, 45 to 60 minutes pre-bed. Safety: nut allergy, chronic kidney disease, ask your clinician about minerals. Avoid overeating, they're calorie-dense. Sleep isn't a luxury, and it doesn't vanish just because you turned 60. Often, one small change, a kiwi, a few walnuts, a slice of whole grain with peanut butter, or a warm bowl of oats can reawaken your built-in ability to sleep deeply. Pick one of today's options, try it for 3 to 4 consecutive nights, and listen to your body. If you notice a difference, share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else who's wide awake at 3 a.m. find peace again. Remember, these tips are educational and don't replace personal medical advice. If you have conditions or allergies, talk with your clinician before you start. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. Next week, I'll be right here with more ways to help you sleep better and live stronger, one gentle step at a time.